Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake on YouTube, and we're going to make a sheet cake today, but it's going to be a little different than I normally do because I'm not going to be actually mixing and giving you the recipe of the batters. What I'm going to make today though, and it was by a request from somebody, if I would make a half and half sheet cake, which is a half a sheet cake I should say, or they call them sometimes 2-in-1 sheet cakes or half sheet cakes, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I am using a yellow or golden batter here and a chocolate batter. Now, if you're looking for golden batter cakes and chocolate, I have, well, in sheet cakes, for party cakes, half sheet cakes, I think I have, oh my gosh, I think nine or 10 of them on my channel. So please check them out if you're looking for a half a sheet cake to make for a church social, a graduation party, bridal shower, baby shower, cake, that type of thing. And what I'm doing is I actually used my recipe for my yellow golden sheet cake that I have on my channel, and I think I've got 2 or 3 different ones, but I went ahead and made a full batch of it, and then I also made I also have a video on the chocolate half sheet cake. I have a traditional one, chocolate, and then I have a few other chocolate ones. And I used, again, my recipe for that. And what I've done is basically is that I made the recipe and I took only half of the golden or the yellow batter and half of the chocolate, and I don't want to be too confusing to everybody, and basically make a 12 by 18 cake. Well, that way, by splitting them, I come out with 2. And what I generally do for larger parties is that's exactly when I do this two-tone cake, is so that I end up having 2 12 by 18s. Now, if you don't want to use my recipes on YouTube and you just want to make 1 12 by 18, you know, you can use any type of recipe that you want, or box mixes or that kind of thing. But like I said, I mix up a full batch of my golden half sheet and then my full recipe of my chocolate half sheet. I cut them in half and I actually end up making and getting 2 12 by 18 cakes. I generally double them up, which makes a really nice large cake for a party. Or if you just need 2, it's just easier and faster to get 2 cakes 12 by 18 and making it kind of all at one time. So I hope I didn't, you know, confuse you too much with that. Okay, I have a 12 by 18 pan. I've heavily greased it and dusted it with flour. Feel free if you want to use your parchment paper, of course. Now, what I did was, so that I knew that I needed some kind of a separator. There are some people that will take towels, rolled up towels, and put their pan on a slant and fill this side up first, let's say with the vanilla or the yellow, and then quickly lay the pan down and fill the other side with chocolate. Well, I don't do mine that way, but I mean, it can be done and it's great. What I first do, I mark my pan so that I have it halfway. So I actually take a measuring tape with a magic marker. I hope I'm not boring you with this. I'm just showing you, you know, how I do mine. and I take a magic marker so that I know that it, that is exactly the center, because I'm kind of off sometimes a little bit. So that's why I mark my pan, okay? And then I thought, instead of using, I know that some people will use cardboard, I thought, I wanted a slick surface, but I wanted it kind of pliable, that it would move around a little bit. So all I did was use one of these sheets that you buy. They're little temporary cutting boards. You can, use them a couple times or one time and just throw them away. So I had one that was brand new, and I decided just to cut it to fit my pan like that, so that I have a little barrier to it. So I guess I'll just show you, and it'll be a lot easier to explain, okay? And I just put that in, like that, just first, just to line it up, okay? And then I just start pouring in my golden side, my vanilla side of cake, like that. Okay. And then I just spread it out, and I'm holding my little plastic barrier here. I'm just trying to get into all the corners and level it as evenly as I can visually here. Okay. Now once it's frosted, if it isn't quite perfect, or you're a little higher or lower on one side, you can fix that with frostings. Okay. All right. And now I am going to, let me see if it might stay. Yeah, sometimes it does stay, and then sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to use, there, I'm going to use a weighted oven knife there. And then with another spatula, I'm just going to quickly try to get the chocolate in there. Okay. And I'm going to pull my knife out. Whoops. There we go. Let me just clean that edge up a little bit. And then I just start putting in that chocolate batter again, get it into the sides, even it out as best as I can. Okay. All right. And let me see if I can get the rest of this batter out of here quickly without anything collapsing here on me. Okay. And then all I'm just trying to do is to, even it out. Okay. And then I'm just going to try as quickly as I can to pull this straight up. And it's going to run over a little bit. It's hard to have it exactly perfect. And I take it out like that. Okay. And then on this particular cake, I bake it at 325 degrees, and it can take anywhere from 40 to 50 minutes. I check it with a cake tester and that kind of thing to make sure that it is cooked. And I then put it on a cooling rack. So you can use any size pan that you want. If you want to make a 13 by 9, this is just to show you, this video is just to show you how I do a two-tone or a half and half cake, sheet cake. Or like I said, if you're looking for a recipe, use my half sheet cakes if you need you know, to make these cakes, especially if you want to double like I will make. I will have two. I'll show you in a moment. Or, you know, use whatever that you prefer. But please check out my channel because, like I said, I have many half sheet cakes. You know, I have marble, I have chocolate, I have white, I have German chocolate, I have red velvet, I have devil's food, I believe. I'm trying to think of all of them. Lemon. I'm just kind of lost, but I have many. So again, like I said, I'm going to show you now. I'm going to just rinse my hands quickly. And then I want to show you what one looks like baked up. And this is how it turns out. Now you can see, you know, it comes out a little bit uneven, but once you frost it, you know, no one's gonna really know the difference. But again, out of the recipe, out of one of my half sheet vanilla recipes on my channel and one of the chocolate recipes on my channel, I yield two 12 by 18 cakes. So I can use them separately, or I like to stack them once they're baked and frost them, and it makes for a very nice large cake, especially for a special occasion or a party or that kind of thing. But again, the video is really primarily just to go over to show how to do a half and half sheet cake or a 2-in-1 sheet cake. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching Diane Lovetobake on YouTube. If you're so inclined and you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I can't thank you enough. Or ring the bell or give it a like. Again, many thanks. I also want to thank everyone that takes the time to write to me. I will answer in a timely fashion. And if you do have a question or a comment, or you try this, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. So please, as a reminder too, all my videos are solely, and I only put them on YouTube. So if you do watch and write to me, it's got to be on YouTube so I can get the message. I can answer your comment or your question. So I want to just say thanks again for watching Diane Lovetobake on YouTube. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.